Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Waseem Anwar from Lahore, Pakistan. We are yet again back with an exciting and informative series of interviews, starting with one of the most dynamic, honorable, respectable founder in ONPASSIVE. You all must have seen him on webinars and events. A man who possesses ample knowledge and carry vision of bringing a change in the lives of people. His leadership council from USA. We are lucky enough to get his learning and experiences. I am extremely thankful to the Vardi sir to spare his precious time and he's willing to give us interview. I cordially welcome to a distinguished guest, Mr. Charles Osong. Sir, welcome to my webinar.
Well, thank you very much, Waseem, for inviting me. It's a pleasure being with you today.
Thank you very much. Sir, I have this is second time you came in my Zoom. So this is my honor. You gave me time, your precious time, and I'm really extremely thankful to you. I extend my feelings of gratitude toward to you accepted my request for interview and you are here.
Not a problem. Anytime. You are such a nice guy, easy to talk to, and of course, if I have the time, I will always be with you.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, my first question is, as usual, we have asked in previous webinar, but who is watching you first time? So that's why some question maybe we will repeat again. So my first question, would you like to introduce yourself? Where have you been working throughout these years? What are your expertise? Are you originally from USA? So we want to know about this.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm originally from Cameroon, which is a small country in Central Africa.
Yes.
And I came to the US over 37 years ago as a young student, aspiring to become a medical doctor. But I soon realized that medicine was not for me, and I hopped into IT, information technology. And for over 3 decades, I've worked in several areas in the IT world, okay? In fact, I've worked in almost every area in IT. But I did retire. I did retire about 6 years ago almost. And I retired not because I had a lot of money. I retired because I wasn't making enough money. I had a job, right? Just over broke, we say. After you pay your bills, you're broke again. So I wanted to work for myself. I wanted to be creative. I wanted to do things for myself. And I was doing very well, okay? But it's worth mentioning that while working as an IT professional, I've also done all kinds of businesses on the side because I needed extra money. I've done MLM businesses, a lot of them, almost all of them, but I stopped doing those a while ago, about 4 years ago, actually 4.5 years ago to be exact. But then somewhere down the road after I retired, somebody brought ONPASSIVE to me, okay? And I thought this is exactly what I had been looking for more than 30 years, actually. When I look back, I have a feeling that God was preparing me for this opportunity called ONPASSIVE. And that's why I'm here today. I'm super excited, really, really excited that I found exactly what I've been looking for in life.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Amazing. Sir, as we all aware of the amount of founders we have been ONPASSIVE right now, among all you have got the opportunity to witness the process of revolutionary company and how Mr. Ash is working tirelessly to practically implement his vision. As you told, you joined ONPASSIVE, but we would like to know about your journey with ONPASSIVE, including when and how did you join, and how is changed your personal and professional life?
Okay, so I got to join ONPASSIVE February of 2019. A trusted friend of mine came to my office. And of course, as I said, I was retired from corporate America. And he came to my office and said to me, Charles, you need to take a look at this, right? And also at that time, or by that time, I wasn't doing any MLM businesses. So I just had 3 questions for him, very, very brief. And that to me is fundamental. That came from experience. And I just wanted to know if I have to recruit or sell. And he said, no, you don't have to do that. Next thing, I asked him, do I have to have some authorship, monthly authorship? He said, nope. And the third and final question was simple. Does this company have legitimate, viable products? Now I found out that the products were digital. The products were very, very viable. Okay, like people need them every day. And I said, bingo, this is all I'm looking for, right? And since I got involved with ONPASSIVE, to tell you the truth, when I first joined, I was looking at it as something that I could use for traffic into my other businesses. That's all I was looking at. Just that alone, I was ready to pay thousands of dollars for the traffic, for that alone. So when he told me $97, I was like, this guy's got to be kidding. Does he know what he's talking about? This is a gift. So I hopped on, and some months later, because I wasn't really participating, some months later, more than 8 months, I listened to the CEO, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is serious. This guy is legit. This guy is sincere, okay? And also the vision started changing from just providing traffic to a self-sufficient company. Because here's the deal. You can team up with a company and provide traffic. That's great. What if that company goes out of business? Or that company changes their terms of work, of agreement? So now you are cooked. So Mr. Mofara had this idea, well, we can't find the kind of companies with the kind of integrity that we want. So we're going to do our own from scratch, everything. And we're going to be self-sufficient. And I was like, this is even better. This is what I want, okay? And so as time goes on, we are getting bigger and bigger in terms of value, okay? And we know that the money is guaranteed because of what we have. So now we start looking at what are we gonna do when we have extra? You know, after we fill our pockets, what can we do? Well, guess what? Save or help humanity. And you're gonna find out that most of us in ONPASSIVE today, that's what we're looking at. Okay, we're all attracted by one goal. We can help humanity, and that is big. As a matter of fact, every now and then, I would say to myself, truly, God was preparing me for this opportunity, because now I can be able to do those things that I only dreamt of, right? Financially. Now you have time freedom, you have money freedom. What else? Help humanity. And that is the crusade on which all of us are, including yourself, Mr. Wasim, isn't it? Yeah, great.
Oh, wonderful. Same, when I joined ONPASSIVE, I thought $97 is a little amount. The benefit of this company is very too much. And I got the vision, and I joined this company. I was not aware of many things. I learned many things, and I'm still learning of many things. Beside, we are founder. This is, I think, we get education of we get education of many. We got many things. I connected with IT, but you know, IT is a very vast field. We don't get everything about IT. So I got many things. I learned many things. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, my next question is, how do you see ONPASSIVE is going to impact the lives of founders, customers, and business all around the world?
So first of all, at ONPASSIVE, we have what we call value. And what do I mean by value? Today, you and I are talking on Zoom, okay? And I have a Zoom platform as well that I used to use for my students, and I'm using it for ONPASSIVE. And I'm paying about $160 every month right now, every month, just for 1,000 participants, okay? Now, I have other things that I'm paying for. I pay for Google because I do advertise through Google. I have other things that I pay for. I pay for GoDaddy for domain name service. So I have all these different things that I pay for every month or every year, and they total about, let's say, $600 a month. Now, for those customers who are going to be using ONPASSIVE technology, all in one, single sign-on, all in one place, because we have all those things, they are going to pay way less for better quality products. Okay, so just for that alone, when ONPASSIVE launches, just imagine if I'm paying, say, $200 a month for all these things that I just told you. Already I'm saving $400 savings as a customer. So as a customer, everybody's going to save. We have value. As a founder or reseller, because people are going to come later as resellers, right? All of us are going to benefit. Why? Because in addition to saving money, ONPASSIVE is going to pay us. How do you beat that? And when you look at the prognosis, when you look at what we have, we know they're going to pay us enough to fill our pockets, create a legacy for ourselves, our families, and then move on and help others. So in a way, we're gonna change lives, many lives, our lives and the lives of those around us. So consequently, what are we doing? We are changing humanity together, and that is big. That is why we say at this point, I used to say it's a revolution. Right now, it is more than a revolution. It is more than just a movement. Okay? So I just want to let the world, those of you listening out there, watch out for us. We are coming. Unstoppable.
Excellent, excellent. Sir, as we all know about our CEO, the genius mastermind, Mr. Ash Mufare. What is your opinion about our CEO? We want to know from you about Mr. Ash Mufare. What do you think?
Well, great question. I have had the opportunity throughout my life to work very closely with many different CEOs. And I have to admit, and I have to be honest with you and myself, that I haven't quite worked with a CEO this transparent, this available, and so much a visionary. Number one, he's a visionary big time, okay? That's number one. Number two, he has a heart, because we have many visionaries out there, but the question is, do they have a heart? You see, he has a heart, okay? And then he is super available, super considerate, super transparent, and we are just so very blessed to have a CEO like him, who is on top of all of that, very generous. He's selfless, so he doesn't think about himself. He's doing this for humanity. And we just happen to be blessed to be with him and working very closely with him to share this vision and share the dream.
Yes, you are right. I saw, I've seen first CEO who talk about humanity and transparent, unlike others. So they hide many things, but the other, I'm talking about other companies, they don't reveal everything. But our CEO is very transparent and very friendly, and talk about humanity. Amazing. Okay, sir. What is the next question is, what is the role of AI, artificial intelligence, in the products of ONPASSIVE? How do you see AI marketing and impact on the overall structure of the digital products?
Great question. So prior to AI, but by the way, AI has been around for some time, okay, since 1959, okay, but the problem is AI thrives on data, right? So the introduction of the internet in the early 90s has made AI develop so fast. You have all these companies that came and they're using AI. There's Google and all these different companies to some extent are using AI. Okay, but AI had been very, very primitive up until now. Because of the availability of data through the internet, we are very, very privileged. It's about timing and positioning. We are coming in at the right time. We are coming in when we can gather as much data, and all our products are being developed with AI as a bottom line from scratch, right? And what happens is that it becomes more and more intelligent as the data becomes more and more available, more readily available. So we have a situation where every product of ours is going to have an edge. It's going to have features that most other competition don't have. Why? Because of the use of artificial intelligence, which is simply just machine learning, right? Machine learning and improvement. Okay, so we are in a very, very unique position. And I believe that, like our CEO always says, our products are going to be 3 years at the very minimum ahead of our competition.
Excellent. You are right. This is the future is artificial intelligence, and we join the future. So my next question is, what is your favorite product of ONPASSIVE and why you like it? You know, we have many products. This is very difficult question because I like many products. So what is your favorite product? What is the specific reason? Because you are the IT person, so I want to know about you from you.
Yeah, you just said it. It's a difficult question because when you talk of favorite, you know, you might look at favorite in different ways, right? We all love O Bless, and the reason is because O Bless is what we're gonna use to change humanity, right?
Yes.
But also, I love O Connect. Why? Because especially after the advent of the COVID-19, the pandemic, you're gonna find out that the video conferencing, like you and I right now, became super, super popular, right? And that is why Zoom, the company Zoom, just escalated, right? In 2020, Forbes magazine reported Zoom to have made more money than ExxonMobil. That's an oil company in the United States that had been in existence for decades. But all of a sudden, because of everybody asking people to work from home, okay, people doing video conferences like you and I, the thing just escalated. So I believe while the other products are great, Academy, they're all great, everything is great. But O Connect, which is our video conferencing platform, it's gonna revolutionize the world. People are going to know about our other products because of O Connect. That is why I love it so much.
Yes. Yes, you are right. O Connect is amazing product, and in fact, every product is very amazing. Sir, but you talk about O Bless. Of course, I think everyone like the O Bless, this product, because this product about humanity. But what do you think? What O Bless will affect on humanity in human life?
Well, first of all, we need to explain what O Bless is. O Bless is a crowdfunding platform that ONPASSIVE has come up with, again, using AI. But more importantly, O Bless, we are not going to be collecting fees, right? All the other crowdfunding platforms, let's say GoFundMe, for example, if I go in to raise funds for a project, whatever funds I raise, I'm going to have to pay the platform, GoFundMe, a percentage. Now with O Bless, you keep all that money. So there is no percentage, there is nothing that you pay ONPASSIVE. Totally, absolutely free. And now because we, the founders, we ONPASSIVEers, we already are excited about O Bless, and we are almost 1.5 million to start with. Just collecting from those of us founders within ONPASSIVE to help humanity is great. It's gonna be huge, let alone collecting from the public. So O Bless, I can see so many people are already gearing up because we are gonna be contributing just to help different humanitarian causes. And guess what that's gonna do? That's gonna create a huge, huge impact. There are people today in ONPASSIVE that are already strategizing how they're gonna use O Bless to change humanity. And we have a webinar on that every Tuesday at 9 p.m. That is not something to miss. That is huge, my friend.
Yes, you are right. Sir, we all have seen the massive marketing campaign ran in Dubai and Burj Khalifa. What do you think about the impact it has left on overall standing of on passive? And did you feel any kind of change in terms of people coming and asking about the company? Of course, foundership has been closed, but do you think about it?
Oh, yes. That's what we call marketing the brand. Okay. So people go to Burj Khalifa, I mean, not Burj Khalifa, but to Dubai all the time. Okay. And when they go around that building, which is a historic site, the tallest building in the world, they're going to see ONPASSIVE. Okay. And we have advertisement running every day. We have campaigns running not only at Burj Khalifa, but also throughout Dubai. In the Dubai International Mall, we have campaigns that are running. What this does is it gives us visibility. People know about ONPASSIVE even before we launch, even before we open to the public. They have heard the word ONPASSIVE. What is this ONPASSIVE? What does it have? And they cannot wait for us to launch. I have seen ever since we shut down, I have had emails, text calls, guys, I can't believe this thing is no longer available to the public. What can we do? Well, guess what? They are just going to have to wait, okay? Because at some point we will open up for customers and or resellers, but that time isn't here yet. We just want to savor the moment, okay? And we will get there. So people just have to wait. But yes, we are marketing the brand big time, not only in Dubai, in India, in UK. You saw we just had something in Germany, in Africa, all over the world. We are marketing the brands, and we are coming strong, my friend.
Amazing, sir. Sir, 30th March 2022 is a memorable day, and because this campaign started, and you were present in Boston event and met with mastermind Mr. Ash Mufare of ONPASSIVE. I want to know about how was the event that took place in Boston. Did you get to meet different leaders? How things have changed since that event? What do you think? And I was lucky one. I was invited in Hyderabad from Pakistan, but due to some visa policy, I could not go in time and there. But I hope I will go some other place like Dubai in future, inshallah ta'ala. So, what is your what was your experience in Boston? I want to know about these events from you.
Oh, it was great. I mean, first of all, just meeting with all the leaders that we had been seeing in Zooms, like you, for example, we're seeing Zoom all the time. But can you imagine the day that we get to meet personally?
Yes.
It's just so much more fun, right? So I met with all these different leaders from different cultures, different backgrounds, and we had a very great time. I met with the CEO for the first time. Of course, I could have met with him earlier, but it didn't happen for so many different reasons. So I met with him that day for the first time, and he just gave me a big, long hug, and we just hugged for a very long time. And, you know, the warmth that radiated out of him, you can tell that he was genuinely happy. You know, so we had fun. We were hanging out, just a lot of food, okay? So much food, and the best food, by the way.
Yes.
One thing you notice about our CEO, he likes the best, okay? Not only in the products that we're having, but also in the food, in the drink, in the hotels. He gives us the best hotel, the best food, the best drinks. Everything for him has to be the best. So we had a great time.
I'm
looking forward to meeting with him again.
I'm feeling jealous, sir.
But don't worry, you get to meet him too. Don't worry.
Inshallah, we'll
exactly.
Inshallah, we will meet in future. In USA, I'm coming USA coming next year, so I have a plan. So inshallah, we will meet there. Sir, as you are, as we all know, foundership has been closed forever. First of all, congratulations. We are lucky birds who made decision in time, and we are founder. What do you think? What will next? What we have advantages as a founder?
Well, you heard the CEO. I mean, congratulations to you and all the founders who made the cut, okay? And you heard the CEO the other day, just a few days ago. And he announced that once we open up to the world, every customer and or reseller that comes into ONPASSIVE, it doesn't matter whether you are coming as an individual, as a corporation, as a government, doesn't matter. They are gonna come through us, the founders. So we're gonna be on top of the matrix. So they're gonna be our followers, right? That is a very, very huge advantage. They're gonna have to come in through a founder's link somehow. That is a very, very big advantage, okay? So, and we're gonna have also other perks as founders, right? There are other perks that founders are gonna have that those who are coming later will not have. The CEO mentioned the other day, because remember, we're gonna have 1,000 global offices. Now he's thinking about limiting that only to founders. So that's another perk right there. That's another advantage. So timing and positioning as a founder could not have been better. So if you're a founder, pat yourself in the back and you've just won the lottery.
Yes, of course. Sir, as we all know, multiple events are coming up in the coming months, and you were virtually attended in 2nd July events in Germany and UK and Ireland. What you want to say about these events? And you have visited recent Cameroon visit, and that was another event. How you relate this event with these events? What is the difference? What do you want to say about these events?
Well, these are physical events in different localities, right? And like you said, my event was first. I went to Gabon and Cameroon, okay? Yes. And I had a very big event in Gabon. What does this do? Sensitizes the people about ONPASSIVE, okay? And this event was carried, my event in Gabon was carried through the public television in that country, the public radio stations, every communication medium in that country carried that event, talked about it. So that again is marketing the brand. You talk about the event in the UK, Germany first, because Germany was a bit earlier on the same day, right? So you saw how people were excited. All the founders, most founders gathered around virtually or physically, supporting each other. We are marketing the brand. Same thing in the UK. So these events play a very important role. First of all, get the founders to know each other physically, get to have that bonding, okay? And then also people get to know about us, the company. So that's great as far as this event. And as you can see, our CEO popped up in both events in Germany and UK and give us some very, very juicy updates. You can remember that, right?
Yes, of course. Sir, thank you very much. Thanks for your time. In last, any message for Pakistani founders? And we close the
Pakistani founders. I know, compared to the population of your country, you are very, very few right now.
Yes.
You want to pat yourselves in the back, but you want to brace yourselves. You want to brace yourselves for the next phase of our business. And what is that next phase? That next phase will come when we start bringing in customers and or resellers. And I want you guys to remember that those folks that will be coming later, they are also going to be able to benefit a great deal. They are also going to be able to change their lives and the lives of their loved ones. So brace yourselves, get ready to spread the word. AI is going to do most of the work for you, but that doesn't stop you from bringing in your close friends and relatives who have been dragging their feet, and now all of a sudden they realize this thing is for real. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Congratulations.
Excellent, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. We'll see you in next in any interview or webinar. Thank you very much, sir.
You're very welcome, and see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.